Hi, my name is Adriani and I'm from Business Management ITS batch 2019. I'm part of SMA Laboratory and today I will show you guys everything related to 3 useful software you will need during your study. Just in case you guys are from IUP class from batch 2020 and also 2021, we already gave you some brief explanation before everything that related to citation, paraphrasing, and also referencing. But today I will show you more details about how to install the software too. Okay, now let's just go straight into it. The first software that I will show you is Mendeley. It's a 100% a free software, and just in case you are still not familiar, during high school, you probably still working on your references manually for your papers, and this software is able to generate your references automatically. Okay, so first let's just type Mendeley and click on it. Okay, and after this step, you can just download it right away. It's available for Windows and also it's available for you guys who are using Mac OS. And I'm sorry that I cannot show you the step after this because I already installed the Mendeley on my PC. But it will be the same like when you are installing another software on your PC. You can just click on it after you download it and run the program. And also don't forget to make an account first to sign in your Mendeley software later. Here you can just click create account and then you can sign into your Mendeley software later. Okay, so next, just in case you already install it. Wait, sorry. And it will show up in your PC. You can just click on it. Now it will turn out like this. And after this step, you will need to click the tools button. You can click in here and you will need to install both of the plugin, install the web importer and also install the Microsoft Word plugin. I will show you why we need to install both of them later. So the next one is how do we import the references that we want to add on our paper? So I'm sure that you guys already aware of Google Scholar because we already mentioned it before and in the orientation week. You can search first Google Scholar in here. Click on it. Yeah, so when you search for the journal you want to reference, you can just, for in case you want to look for marketing management journal, you search for it and you click this button and it will turn out like this, but you will need to download the RefMan. Now it will show up like this. Okay, so download it, and after that, you go back to your Mendeley desktop software once again, and you can click this button. Click Add, and click Scholaris. It's the references that you downloaded before. Now, and then it will be ready to be used. So now let's go straight into your Microsoft Word. Okay, so just in case that you already have the sentences that you want to citate, that you want to reference, or you want to do for the citation like this, you can click on this button, references, and insert citation. Like this. And it will automatically citate your your sentences just like this. So how do we do the reference list? Just click on insert bibliography and it will automatically show up like this. Oh, I'm sorry that I forgot to mention. So this is why you need to download the Microsoft Word plugin because it connects our Microsoft Word with our Mendeley. And for Business Management ITS, our standard of citation is APA, American Psychological Association. So when the first time you are using, please set it to American Psychological Association 7th edition. It's not IEEE or Modern Humanities or more different citation. Okay. Okay, so the next one is, what if I are referencing from digital news or from website or because they didn't have Refman for you to download like we did before in Microsoft Word? That will be the use of our web importer. Okay, for example, I already have this news from CNBC and I want to reference and I want to do referencing from this, and because they don't have Refman, we cannot download it immediately from Google Scholar. So that's why you need to install the web importer before, and they will ask you like this. They will ask you to sign in first. Oh, sorry. After you sign in to your account, it will show up like this. Please make sure that the account that you are using for signing in here and also signing in your Mendeley software are the same. And you can just click on this. It's web page. And then you sadly you will need to input the information manually, but it's still easy. For example, the authors, Tifatana Harper. Then it will become like this, Harper, Tifatana. And then you input the year, month information, the date, okay, and then it's enough. Click Add to Mendeley and it will be ready to be used once again. Okay, I will show you once again using Microsoft Word. Insert citation. Now it will show up immediately just like this and you can just click it. And for your information, if you are doing a lot of citation, the bibliography, the references list will come out like this automatically. So you don't need to put it one by one or list it one by one. Okay, I think that's all for Mendeley. It's really easy to download, but just in case you have trouble or you're still not sure about how to operate Mendeley software, you can just ask your introduction to business management course class assistant later. And I will stop my screen sharing first, then we will move to the next software. It's called Turnitin. Actually, it's not a free software. It's this software is really useful for checking plagiarism. So when we are still in high school, we probably just copy literally like anything from Google. We write down without changing anything or something like that, and we call it as plagiarism. And there's well-known software, we call it Turnitin. When you're doing citation from journals, website, papers, books, and if you didn't paraphrase the sentences at all, Turnitin can detect where you copied it from. So just for information, in Business Management ITS, our plagiarism standard is maximum of 19% or below 20%. So what will happen if our papers or your papers, your assignments are getting higher score, more than 20%? I cannot answer that question actually because it will depend on every lecturers in your class and the class assistants that will grade your assignments. So I will show you right away how the lecturers and the class assistant checking papers with Turnitin is, as you can see here, it's SME Laboratory Turnitin account. Please wait. Now it will show up like this. As you can see here, you can see the percentage of the score, of the plagiarism score. There are some papers that even got 0 plagiarism. And obviously, if it's higher than 19%, it will not be the score will not be good for in business management. I will show you how we see it, how we view it after we check it. Okay, while waiting, maybe I will give you another information that because this is not a free software, you will need to pay to check your paper for plagiarism. You can buy account, Turnitin account in e-commerce like Shopee and Tokopedia because I already searched it before and it's available too in there. But you can also check your paper in SME Laboratory, but obviously it's not free. You will need to pay for it. Now it will come out like this. For example, and when you check the bottom part of this checker, where the highlighted words in here and sentences in here means that it's similar to some words in the outside or in the website like this. They can detect the internet source that similar to your work like this. And they will list it like this, the list of the internet sources that might you use to do plagiarism. Okay, that's all from me too for the second software. And then I will show you the next software. The last software is Quillbot. So you guys, you don't have to install it, just access it from your browser and it's a totally free, but there will be words limitation for us, the free user. Okay, I mentioned paraphrasing before, right? Paraphrasing is when you are citing from journals or website and you change some words. You change the sentence structure too, so that it won't be called as plagiarism, but the context of the sentence is still the same. So the software can paraphrase your citation automatically. Maybe you don't need to really think about how do I need to change the structure or something like that. So for example, I want to paraphrase this sentence. I can just copy it right away. And as you can see here, you can change your preferences about the synonyms, about the similar words that will change your whole sentence. But please remember that the less change, it will become more accurate. But when you are changing it more, it will be less accurate. So I will just choose this label, rephrase, and it will come like this. So as you can see here, we can also choose another similar words for every words that they already paraphrase automatically. It's just up to you, and you can export it or you can just copy it, copy full text. Okay, I think that's all for the paraphrasing, and I will move to the next one, Quillbot. So Quillbot is very useful. It's extremely useful for us university students. They also have grammar checker like this. So if you want to check your grammar, maybe using the words before, you can just check it in here too. Now, like this, and you can follow their guide for you to improve your grammar. It's pretty useful, even though I still prefer to use Grammarly for checking my grammar. And the next one, they also have summarizer. So like this. The purpose is to summarize. Maybe you will need to do summarize or resume from your book. You can just copy it to summarize, and the maximum of your words or characters are 2,500 characters. And you can choose whether you want to know just the key sentences, like this, 5 sentences from your whole paragraph, or you want it to be paragraph, a short paragraph. Nah, like this, and it will come out like this. Okay, but I just know that they also have another useful, that is citation generator. So maybe for some of you, maybe in your PC, you cannot install Mendeley, or there are some problems with your Mendeley or something like that, because I experienced it before when I was still in my first year. I cannot use Mendeley, but sadly I haven't discovered Quillbot yet. And because the citation generator is still new, you can use this citation generator. So for example, you can use for a website, enter your URL or compose, and just like this. And they also have citation style for APA. So you guys don't really need to worry, just in case your Mendeley is not working. There are so many websites or so many ways to still do your reference. And okay, I almost forgot that they also have extensions, but actually I haven't tried it too before. You guys can just try it to have the Microsoft Word extension for your Quillbot, so you can maybe paraphrase it automatically too. You don't need to copy it one by one to your Microsoft Word. Okay, but for the last one, let me give you, I can say, a warning when you're using Quillbot. Don't just copy literally every sentence from the books, from the journals. I've tried it before, and it turns out that the plagiarism score is still so high. And it's because I just copy like literally everything and anything and put it on Quillbot and copy it once again on my paper. So the software is only to help you to paraphrase just some sentence, but you really need to do your paper. You really need to write down your paper by your own. The software is just to help you. Okay, I think that's all from me. And if you have any questions, please ask your introduction to Business Management Class Assistant. I'm sorry if this tutorial is not helpful. If you think that this tutorial is not helpful or anything, bye-bye. Thank you.